What's up, guys? Welcome to Free For All, your source for all things geek. I'm your host, Evan Swafford. With me, as always, Chuck Nally.
Hello.
Secret play number 3.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Perchance.
We'll see.
A
We'll
bit
find
cunty.
out about it when you're in it.
It's a bit cunty. That's all we know. It's the
That's
only
fair.
clue we've been given.
Trey Elliott,
Yo.
Josh Barnett.
What up?
Not a lot, Josh.
What up?
All right, that's cool.
What?
Are you losing yet?
We're
What?
losing right now, but it's just the start of the third. So
All right.
How much ear is Facebook getting right now, Trey? On a scale of...
Ask your wife.
Wow, that sounded... body.
Take that.
Eh,
Yo,
whatever.
ask your wife over here, huh? Come on.
That was cunty.
Ish. Like a dash of it.
Cunt-ish,
Yeah, there's just a dash, like a little sprinkle.
like Coheed.
It's very similar to Coheed. I often compare the two.
At one point, we have used the phrase or the name Cunty McTwat, and I don't remember what it was in reference to.
Does it matter though?
Probably Chuck
I don't think it was.
No, I don't think it was either.
or Anna Ferris.
No, it was Inaratu.
Oh, that is a good name for
That
Anna
might
Faris,
have
though.
been it. I mean, I like Inaratu's movies.
This bastard.
I mean, that he is. That
They're
he is,
okay.
Charles.
He made Gravity.
No,
I
he
mean,
didn't.
He did not.
You racist fuck.
No.
Like at
That's
all.
Quran.
Oh, yeah.
Alfonso
okay.
Cuarón.
They both have pretentious names, to be fair.
What else did
And
he
by
do
pretentious, I
besides
mean
those other
French.
two pretentious douchebag movies?
Pretty sure that's all I know about.
Yeah,
those
Revenant, and that Birdman.
And that Birdman.
That Birdman out there.
That there
Oh,
Birdman.
that Birdman.
I was watching my stories on the
One of Josh's favorite movies, that Birdman.
That Birdman.
came that Birdman.
I liked where that went.
I really liked it. I was just about to say the same thing.
You're giggly.
I am.
Is it because you had an early shit?
Because that wasp died
I mean,
and
yeah,
got
I
his
am
blood
on-
flowing
He's
because
living
of
off
the
the high of
adrenaline.
life right now.
I'm on high adrenaline right now.
He ran 13 steps and is just.
How about Arby's or?
That doesn't hold true with my.
God,
I should
if
be
only.
tired, based on everyone's logic. If I walked 13 steps
No, it wasn't uphill.
Both ways. Both ways.
in the
Josh.
snow,
That's impossible.
You would think.
You're just going the wrong way the second time or the first.
Or you just never finished the hill.
Oh man, that's trash.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, who died? Vern Troyer.
I forgot about
yeah.
this. He may have killed himself too.
Yeah, I didn't see why, but he was 49, so I knew that there was a chance.
9.
Well, all right then.
That
Is
too.
that too soon?
He suffered from substance abuse. I knew that.
Yeah, his family made a statement that made it seem very much like, depression and things like that they seemed to be talking about. Mike
Yeah.
Myers came out and had like a really, sweet
Yeah.
thing that he said about him. And I mean,
Wasn't he
It
on
really
Celebrity Rehab on VH1?
probably.
What? Is
Yeah,
that a show for real?
it was.
Yes.
That's
Did
crazy.
it die too?
I-
Oh, that's too soon.
It did.
That was too soon. That is correct.
You found the line. Good job.
Hashtag
Now we know.
Ew.
Cunty Chuckish.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't know.
That sounds like some
Yeah.
sort of microwave dish you buy at the store. It's delicious, by the
with gravy.
way. Hey.
Cutty Chuckish with gravy.
Sawmill gravy.
I was gonna say, having
its
the with
own
gravy
milk.
works.
Oh,
Squid
no.
pieces
Oh, the-
in their own ink.
And the beef
We've
tripe.
offended Chuck. He's gone.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
Well, he's going to kick that wasp's nest.
He's gonna go get his bike.
Oh yeah, we
We
should
get some laps.
we should
in.
tell the viewers in particular that there's a
You may see a killer wasp at some point.
and me run
Trey
off
moved
camera.
faster than you even imagined was possible.
Did you even move that? We're going dead air until you acknowledge what you did.
What? Yes, I did.
Okay. It didn't appear to have
Why
moved.
did you do it?
Because you were cut off.
How did you?
You're getting a lot of ear.
Why, Gamora? Oh wait, no. Which?
Star Lord. What?
Why? Where? Where? No. It is
Oh,
why
yeah.
Gamora. It
Oh,
is
no, it
why.
is-
Where is,
doesn't he
who
say-
is,
And then how
why
is?
is.
Oh, was it why?
Yes.
Yes.
You're maybe right.
I'm 100% right.
But Chuck said it too, so you're 50% right.
I don't think you math well.
He
No,
does
that's
it.
right.
It's true.
Anyways,
Work that math, girl.
trailers. Venom trailer. The actual first trailer, not a tease that doesn't show Venom.
Yes, featuring the symbiote.
God,
Man.
I forgot. I'm not seeing that movie.
This is the worst thing about the trailer. The trailer
Easily.
overall is surprisingly good.
It looks all right.
Do you think it's just her that says it that way though?
I hope.
Because it's
Is
the
that
only
Jenny
person
Slate?
in the trailer.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Is it really?
It is.
I did not recognize her.
Yep.
She says symbiote wrong.
She does.
Like really
Twice.
wrong and very noticeable.
I mean,
Yeah, no, it's bad.
it is bad, but I mean, get the fuck over yourself, people.
I mean, it's nails in a chalk. I mean, I have in no way am I less excited for the movie.
Small thing, really is.
I don't
It's
know.
awful though.
Darkseid.
That's
You
not-
made a big ass deal
that's
about
his
it.
name, though.
It's
Symbiote is how it is pronounced.
It's what it is. I mean, there are probably different pronunciations of it, like British people say aluminium. The director chose it that way. It's not that big of a fucking.
I mean,
people are
it's-
blowing it way out of proportion.
I just think there's no like
Probably
British
like
pronunciation.
Darkseid and Darkseid.
That's his name, even.
Okay, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's an
This is
established.
Chuckish as
Look,
shit.
It's an
not the
established
same
thing.
Venom is going to be a good fucking movie, and we need to just move on about this shit. All right.
The suit looks pretty good. So I think as far as a
Better than it
Venom
wants to.
movie can look,
I'm a little worried about what it's going to look like throughout an entire long sequence. Like if
it
that
going
CG
on
holds
him
up.
looked really cool.
It did look cool. Look, I fucking hate Venom, but I'm excited for this movie, and I do agree that it's getting shit on unnecessarily, except
Actually,
for that fucking word.
Most of what I've seen has
Is
been
about that word.
yeah, and the rest of
Oh,
it's
so-
been
and
positive.
positive.
I've had a lot
otherwise.
of people who are just like, I'm not excited for it. I should be excited, but I'm not because it's
I've
not.
seen some people
It's
bitch that
MCU, but it's not MCU, and nobody
yeah,
knows.
that there's no Spider-Man, or that if it is, it's not tied to anything. Like, I mean, it's clearly not how I would prefer my Venom. Like, I would prefer
Who's
Marvel.
playing Carnage in it though? Because didn't they say
Are you guys pronouncing it? What is this?
it's a
Symbiote.
symbiote?
Symbiote.
Yes, symbiote. What is she saying?
Symbiote.
Symbiote.
Is how she
There's
says
like
it.
she throws like a Y in there.
Symbiote is how Marvel, who is the one that made that word what it is,
Oh, they made it what it is. They didn't make it.
has
Yes.
been saying it, and in the Marvel universe, that is how it's
But
pronounced,
according to that
dictated
guy
by
on Facebook,
the person
it's
that
a
does
made
it.
up word.
It's
so.
just I don't know. The overall that word might get said like 5 or 6 times. It's not that big of a deal.
It's just an annoying way to hear it twice in a trailer. I completely understand it. If it doesn't bother you,
I
kudos
actually
to you.
would be.
Doesn't.
I'd be fair, like
I
to
wanna see the
wager
movie and not bitch about a word.
probably 10
Have I
times
not
in the
just
first
said?
45
And
minutes of
almost
that
everyone
movie.
said that looked really cool. That was an awful way to hear the symbiote
That's
pronounced.
all that I'm
Symbiote
saying.
is totally a fictional word made up by Marvel. It does not exist in the world outside.
Symbiosis is
Yes,
a real
it's obviously
word.
based
It's
on a real
symbiotic.
word. But that word in particular is made up. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong before I said anything.
Symbiote, French, from the Greek, symbiotes, companion, for symbiote to live together. First known use circa 1909, Merriam-Webster.com.
All right, well,
Marvel's not that old.
They're
Close.
close,
Six
though.
things
They're
on
real close.
Google failed me then.
Stanley's up there.
Stan Lee is up
Ugh.
there. That might have
Yeah.
been around Stan Lee's time.
Maybe.
It's his first word.
What if he actually was Socrates? Like,
I mean, there's a chance.
Socrates,
or as some might call him, Socrates.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it is because Bill and Ted is never wrong. Let's be fair here.
so great, so clean.
As of today, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Fuck yes.
This trailer was cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was much
Also-
better than the first one, I thought.
Confirming that once again, Michael Pena is going to be the best part of this
He
movie.
just tells the plot during the trailer. It's
just,
amazing.
he's like, it's really cool you came to us. We robbed you. Remember that?
That was us.
I was a little underwhelmed, actually.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
You're just full of
I followed
contradictions
that-
today.
Well, I mean, contradictions.
Yeah, it's a little country. Remember.
It's fair.
Just a little bit.
It's fair.
And
a little bit rock and
I
roll.
probably liked that movie the most.
You were easily the highest.
Yeah, I love that movie. I don't know. It just.
Oh, yeah, that was-
Little...
That's how I felt after the first trailer. This one sold me. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one I liked. The action was way better. What they were doing with like the Wasp for that action scene was really cool in the
whole
car.
Goliath thing, I don't know. It seemed kind of ham-fisted to me, even though that's kind of.
I was
the whole
like,
point of the
Ant-Man?
movie. I know. I don't know. It just like. I don't know.
I forgot
Uh,
that was. No, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
I was just gonna.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I forgot that was both the night of like the amazing Gravity Well, and that you forced us to record a Periscope in the parking lot directly after the movie.
I didn't get a whole lot of pushback on that.
Yeah.
Forced.
I was in on the.
I felt coerced.
I feel like you just kind of live your life that way, though.
That's true.
I was with you on that.
Did a little part of you die inside, Josh?
I mean, just a little.
Every day.
I knew it.
I thought the trailer was fun. I think Ghost looks like the world's best Destiny character.
It is very Destiny-ish.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it looks cool as shit though.
Yeah, it does.
It does look cool.
More like phasing through walls and shit. Like I love the design of that character. I think
Yeah,
it's
that
cool
movie's
as
gonna
hell.
be fun.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
it has
excited.
Swafford Nursery plants
so
in it.
we need like a little bit of happiness in the Marvel universe right now. It's gonna get stomped down real quick, like, but we need that for right now.
It's fair. No elaboration on that.
Stay tuned.
Kin,
What is this? I can't remember. I remember thinking the trailer.
as in
looked
K-I-N.
That
The
dude
boyfriend of
found-
Barbie.
That kid found that.
Someone had to say
that
it.
gun that was crazy, and then his
cool.
brother.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Eh,
I thought it was like a edgy Earth to Echo sequel for a little bit.
okay.
Things went south for that kid.
That makes
They
me
did. They
more
find
into
an
it.
alien gun that just appears to just shoot energy blasts. It's nothing special,
Well,
but it is
Isn't there that movie with
unstoppable.
Dane DeHaan that everybody loved him for?
Chronicle?
Chronicle. It's like Chronicle in gun form.
That's fair. Maybe it'll launch a shitty career. And one great one.
Yeah, Michael B.
Yeah, that's the great one. It's
Mhm.
definitely not Dane DeHaan.
Nope.
Did
Oh,
we change worst performance to the DeHaans, or did we do that already?
No, we did not.
well, it's sold now. It's in there.
So we got the Michael B. Jordans and the DeHaans.
I mean, then are we gonna just make
Who's the
movie of the
third
year
kid?
the Michael B's
Huh?
No.
next year?
I don't
mean,
remember who
logic
the third
would follow.
kid was.
No, when we already have the Michael B. Jordans.
that is an award name.
I'm aware of this, but now we're making the worst film ever,
Trey
the
found
Dane
a way to ruin
DeHaans.
What?
The
Trey
DeHaans.
found a way to ruin it.
Yeah, he did.
His own. This is for you.
I know.
That-
How did you do this?
If we stick.
You
with,
joshed it hard.
If we
No.
stick with Michael B's, you know Boone's gonna say Michael B's nuts. Let's not do that.
That's fair.
We need to figure out who the third kid is and talk about the most irrelevant movie of the year. Because that is absolutely the category for that kid.
We're gonna move on.
For what?
There was a third kid in Chronicle.
Oh, at Holds, I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah, holes. Did you say holes?
No.
I enjoyed that movie, though.
Smallfoot.
Smallfoot disappointed me.
I liked the trailer all right.
It was fine.
First of all, it was really long.
Wasn't Daniel Day-Lewis
There was
in
two
this movie?
trailers, man.
Wasn't
What?
Daniel Day-Lewis in this movie?
No.
What?
He's method
no.
as shit.
I was making a method my left foot joke. Very, tiny.
How?
Huh.
God damn.
In what way
And I
did
speak
that?
for the world.
In what way did that reference my left foot at all? Aside from also saying foot in it,
Small foot, left foot, strong foot.
strong side,
Both sides.
left side.
Yeah, both
Um,
sides.
I really wanted this to be about a very large hairy monster that had small feet.
Instead, it's just Monsters Inc. again.
Basically.
Yeah, kind of. That's actually that's
Not
really it's a
kinda.
lot.
It is basically
Why'd
the
you
same
ruin
thing.
this for me?
You're welcome.
I love Monsters Inc.
But
Maybe
it's
they did
Channing
it just
Tatum,
as well.
so I'm-
it is
I'm
Channing
like-
Tatum, but unfortunately,
Tin Man.
James Corden,
Yeah.
that fuck.
Take
Also, to
that.
me,
I'll
it still
fight
sounds
you.
like
You fat
Channing
British
Tatum
bastard.
doing a T.J. Miller impression.
It doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't sound necessarily like Channing
It
Tatum,
doesn't.
but I
but
did
it
not
does not
get
sound like
T.J.
T.J.
Miller.
Miller.
Man, it
Like
sounds
at all.
T.J. Miller. Like a bad T.J. Miller impression. Totally.
Leave no trace.
This is
Oh, yeah.
depressing Captain Fantastic. I
Yes.
agree with that assessment.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fair.
Ben Foster
It
raises
looks
his
very,
daughter.
very good.
Yeah, Ben Foster raises his daughter in the woods, and
She gets taken.
yeah, they both get taken and trying to like brought into normal society, and then turns out she's like a little bit smarter than anybody else should be. Also, like that Chris Evans movie that came out last year, the one where he was like the uncle to that girl. Who was,
Yeah,
like,
she was
really
real
super
smart. I don't remember what the name of that was. I don't care. I heard it was bad.
It looked bad, but I like Chris Evans. So
Hey, Trey, you want to tell us about the new 2001: A Space Odyssey movie?
Nope.
Okay.
I might
there
see
isn't
that
one.
in theaters. I've still never seen it, so
It's
it's
there.
a movie.
I
I feel like it's a movie my pretentious ass would end up liking a lot.
mean, it is influential.
Nosferatu.
Alejandro, sir.
One Alejandro Inarritu
You put those cheeks together.
for Birdman.
That Birdman, sir.
Uh,
That there Birdman.
no, 2001. You would appreciate it for what it did for like sci-fi cinema.
Yeah, I'm
but
afraid it might be a little slow on my
it is
expectations.
It's a slow movie that I don't love.
A snooze fest, you might say.
It's okay, but it's not like amazing.
Appreciate it for the craft.
Yeah. If you can recognize, and keep in mind that it's a 50-year-old movie.
I just like how we're semi-hating on
Not
like...
75.
Shut up. Math is hard. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Planet of the Apes getting close to 65 years old.
65, maybe 70. It's around the same year.
Okay.
I was like, that doesn't work, Trey.
I fucked up math earlier. That's the moral of the story.
Woman walks. Women.
Struggled with that.
So woman walks ahead.
It is. I didn't see the third word on a second line.
Is this the Jessica Chastain one?
It is.
Okay.
I don't really want to see this.
No, I'm with you.
I like her, and I like Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, the cast
Dude,
is
the
great.
cast is great. I mean, I'm hoping this is like a Phantom thread for me. Like, this movie looks boring.
It doesn't look great. Who's she? Sitting Bull? Is that who she wants to
Yes, it's after
draw
Custard's
or
been
paint?
killed and
Like
all
her
that.
French whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is exactly like that.
Except for
So-
very not French.
So,
I am Sitting Bull. There you go.
Nailed it.
That was.
No.
I don't know. It was all right.
it's symbiote.
Okay.
And we forgot to watch the Equalizer 2 trailer, so we'll wait on that one for next week.
Does he hang somebody with barbed wire?
If only.
Probably.
TV Safe, a Michael C. Hall Netflix joint.
Was that in the list?
Yes.
It was.
It was.
Oh, that Dexter guy?
Yeah.
I missed that completely.
How'd it
It's.
go?
I was telling Evan, it's weird. It actually looks pretty interesting. It's a very Taken type
Yeah,
situation.
it looks okay. I'm with you that if Michael C. Hall hadn't been in the trailer, I would have stopped watching though.
I agree that he definitely enhances it. It's also very weird because he is talking in his normal British accent.
British?
Yes.
turns out.
And I was gonna.
They
I've
all
watched
are,
him in a
trust
series of some form or another since high school.
Every actor.
I've never heard him speak in a British accent. It's really
What about
weird.
Black people, Josh?
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah. Sure.
Also on Netflix, The Innocents.
Yeah. I pulled
Dude.
this up, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It looks really cool, and it's coming out in August. So you know Netflix is really hyping this shit.
I'll admit, I'm like a little starting to get burned out on some of the Netflix stuff. Like it's coming like real fast and furious for me.
I'm
mean,
the
it
opposite.
will
I feel
be.
like
I know it will.
We'll talk about that later. I mean, they put out a ton of content, and they should do that. But I mean, as far as like their big stuff, it's pretty much is. I mean, the stuff that's for me has pretty much all been solid.
I'm not saying that it's bad in any way. It's just like I feel like I'm having a hard time keeping up with as much of it as there is.
to me,
Like,
it's. I guess it's because I watch just a lot of network stuff, and which tends to be a lot of Hulu. Like
I've been
Netflix
focusing-
doesn't get open that much anymore for me.
See, I've been focusing a lot more on games and a lot more on movies this year. So like maybe it's just that, but like I've also
Dude,
watched.
Netflix puts out a shit ton of shit, man.
That's
It's
what I'm saying. It feels like
ridiculous.
More
every
than
week I'm
anybody.
watching a trailer or something that like I really would like to watch this show, but I don't know if I can watch another crazy weird sci-fi show from Netflix that looks like it would be really cool, but might end up being fairly middling to like okay. Like I don't know. I just feel like it's becoming very frequent that they have something that comes out that I want to see
What?
that I end up not.
The Innocents looks really good though.
It
Yeah,
looks
what is this about?
real good. I have no idea.
It's
All
really
right, cool.
weird. There's like this group of people that's evidently up to something. They all like have secret members or whatever. But anyways, there's like a guy and a girl, like young couple that run away, and they're in a hotel room, and then this like crazy guy busts in and starts fighting with the young guy, and he's like, it's me," and he holds the other guy to look into the mirror, and like it's the girl, but in the form of a very adult man. We don't know why.
yeah, it doesn't really explain anything. But
It's weird, but mirrors like show their true self and all this other stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Interesting.
It's one that you're gonna need to watch for yourself, though, because like
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna have to
can't
take a look at that.
explain what
Yeah.
that's about. You'll watch it and not know what it's about. But looks cool. But I mean, if they're advertising that far out, I always feel that Netflix is pouring money into it. Guy Pearce is in it.
He
Well,
is.
that helps.
It does help.
I did not recognize him.
Yeah, he's Superman his facial hair on there, so Trey completely lost who Guy Pearce was. He kept asking who the guy was, and I just assumed he knew who Guy Pearce was. So I was like, "Who are you talking about?" And I was like, "You talking about Guy Pearce?" He's like, "Yes,
I knew him.
you
I'm-
did."
Trying to think like
The
there's
Mandarin. Bullshit Mandarin.
stuff like that
Oh,
he's been in
I-
that I
I
don't
enjoy that movie, but
particularly
yeah.
like. The Time Machine is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
It's not good.
It's
No, it is not.
awful.
He's in LA Confidential, Josh.
You know, I've never seen it.
You get out.
What's wrong with you?
I also have not seen it.
What is wrong with you?
Wow, we just lost half of the podcast.
God, I gotta stay here with just me and Chuck.
Oh, that sounds like a
And the
shitty
Wasps.
movie.
Speaking of original like Netflix content that nobody heard about, I randomly stumbled upon Kodachrome.
Yeah, prawn.
Fucking prawns.
Kodachrome, which is a movie with Jason Sudeikis, Elizabeth Olsen, and Ed Harris in it. And I've watched about
Well, that
an hour
sounds
of it, and
delightful.
it's fucking great.
How old is it?
It came out March.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's this year? Adding
Yeah.
it to the list.
There's a lot of movies
It
on
did,
Netflix.
like early release, like just for like critic stuff in December last year, but it didn't officially release until this year.
Forgot
There
to
you
ask,
go.
did you watch Batman Ninja?
No, it doesn't officially come out until Tuesday.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah,
It's
was
just
like,
available
this-
for
this
torrents.
I
fucking
watched it in
white
advance.
bullshit. People are watching my shit before I get a chance to see my shit.
You should
I didn't
watch
watch it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I know, but you watched Brockmire before I did.
Actually, no, I didn't.
Is that
I watched
your
it last
shit?
night. Well, if you watched it today, then I-
Brockmire.
Yeah.
Chuck
Have you-
owns Brockmire.
I'll let you
You've
get to
claimed
that.
Brockmire.
We talked about it last year when it came on. You
Yeah,
just
but
watched
Chuck
it before
Meyer.
me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Chuck Meyer.
God, Brockmire's so good. Anyway,
We'll talk about that later.
we will.
Did you get a chance to watch it?
Oh yeah,
How?
on the app, which we talked about in the group.
I work.
It was super.
This
easy.
was
It was
also
like
at
at,
like
like, midnight.
8 o'clock at night or something. Was it that late?
It was later.
It was at midnight.
I
I
was
was
busy
awake.
not sleeping till 4 a.m.
I was like, you were up. You've already told me.
It's easy. I googled "Watch Brockmire Season 2." IFC.com says download this app and watch it for free.
I didn't do
Also
any of
that.
that.
Okay,
Whore.
I iTunes did. Evangeline Lilly?
Fair.
Kate. There's a difference.
The Wasp.
I mean,
Eh,
she's kind of just.
I feel that's her true self. I mean, she's hot.
She is not a whore. Whores get paid. She is a.
She is a slut.
Man, that show's so good.
It is, and that's where we're going to leave this show. Make sure to tune into the next show where we will be going over all the news we've missed over the past 2 weeks. Oh, you cut me.
Sorry,
I was doing dramatic pause.
you